super middleweight champion of the world.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They threw the hook. It didn't land. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. We wanted action, and they are delivering.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, what an upset here as Alvarez goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Right. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe.
Nothing stupid. All right, don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to...
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every
round, just get through this round. Get on the end of the jab. Keep stepping.
Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't...
It's close. Tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right.
This round, keep on the end of the jab and keep stepping.
The referee calling for... They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Canelo Alvarez.
Good work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Just missed with that hook. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
It happened. So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest. Saul.
This bout.
And this one has all of those big fights. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Hit him with a left jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beat.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
We're at the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Which one of these athletes is going to be the... Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Nope, that hook won't score. Nice hook.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Breathe, focus. Just get that oxygen back in your body. Come on, breathe, and relax. Breathe and relax. Right.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe.
Nothing stupid. All right. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every
Round. Just get through this round. Get on the end of the jab. Keep stepping.
right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he caught him there with a left hook. Missing with the left hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Big hook. Good thing he didn't land.
8. Can you continue?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself.
Oh, my word. So time to go sell.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. In my
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches. And they'll be facing Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows.
And here he Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena. And there's the bell to start the round. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
One, two, three, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
You'd like to see more jabs. Lucky that hook didn't score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Just missed with that hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel. They ring the bell, and here we go. How about that time counter shot? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Incredible work rate. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Just one punch away from getting them. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Crawford is dazed. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two were made for each other. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The straight right just misses. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That hook won't score.
Oh, that's it. You're breaking his heart.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know someone's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Needs to put some combination work together. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now you're going to find out.
They both want the knockout. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it.
That's it. You're making him lose focus. He's going to make a mistake.
Swinging.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That's again his head.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Not a lot of punch output. Thought this round. Terrence Crawford just got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Looking to land the hook. That hook just can't find the target. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Punch, counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
How do you feel? All right, breathe.
Nothing stupid, all right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to
Keep moving. Don't take any clean
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a...
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man, say get ping. Can't say a ting. Know what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man, say get ping. Can't say a ting. Know what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man, say get ping. Can't say a ting. Know what ping we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Can't say a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, choke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going no Paul if it's sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave heart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince now. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling.